welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a really long time since I've done a normal video. That's because I've had a lot of crazy stuff going on. I shot a wedding, as you guys probably saw. I also shot and edited a commercial. Getting stuff ready for fall and for the new school year has been a little crazy. We're here now. Before we get onto the video, please hit that red subscribe button down there. It would really mean a lot to me. Let's get onto the video. I want to start this off by defining the term racism because I know we all kind of have our own variations of what we think it should be. So I'm going to start off with the Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary. The definition reads, a belief that race is the primary determinant of human traits and capacities and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. Some of you might be watching this video and thinking, yeah, I agree with that definition and all, but I'm not very convinced that racism actually still exists. Let me tell you now, a good look at the news and close examination of daily life will tell you, yes, it does still exist. When I was in public school, as you guys saw, hint hint, go watch that vlog. The teacher got a call from a mother. She was calling about her daughter because at her high school, her daughter was not allowed to date any of the guys in her class and the guys weren't allowed to date her because she was biracial. They based her ability to intermingle with the other students based on her race. All men are created equal and were made to work together. God created all kinds of races because each little race brings something new to the table in the arts, in the sciences, in logic, in any area. And if we ignore those differences or dumb them down, pretend like, oh, there's one superior way to do everything, we're gonna lose a lot from our culture. In history, whenever a dictatorship or a regime has oppressed a people group, it's never gone well for both parties because in the end, justice is served. We better make sure that we are not being the oppressors. If we're being oppressed, righteously and justly stand up to our oppressors. I say we as a term referring to any specific people group, not necessarily the white race. You guys can tell I'm a pale white person. So far we can agree, I think, that racism is indeed present and that it is a problem. But how do we fix it? You might already be aware of this problem and trying to think through your actions in your own life. Racism can creep in without us being aware of it. Here are a few subtle ways that are actually making the problem worse. And I'll be transparent here, I know, because I used to think this way. Number one, minimizing or ignoring the characteristic features that are elusive to a certain race. For example, brown eyes, dark skin, black hair, red hair, freckles, like, you name it. Here's an example. If I were to look at someone from India because I am white and they're obviously not white, and I like initially judge them but then think, wait, I gotta be a good person, I will just pretend that they are someone with white skin just like me so I can talk to them normally. Because that's not really being racist, right? Wrong. This is assuming that you cannot talk to someone or think of them with their intrinsic value unless they are a part of your superior race. That's a little harsh, but it's true. This way of thinking is basically saying, if you don't think and look and talk like me, I cannot treat you how I would treat people of my own race, and thus you're of lesser value. Number two, treating those of your own race more poorly in your mind or in your actions because you feel guilty to balance out the scales. Not only is this doubling the hurt, it's also racist. Racism is prejudiced against any race, including your own race. Racism holds different races on a superiority scale, and conforming to that system in any way or to any degree is being racist. So how do we get around this? Here are two answers to this. By believing that humans have an intrinsic value to them that is beyond the boundaries of human influence and understanding. In other words, we have supernatural value that is determined by God. Humans grow and change and develop, and so do our preferences. If we base value off of our preferences, value just becomes this muddled mess of whatnot. If we gain value from outside of our understanding, that value is permanent. We should find great comfort in that. Answer number two, and probably the most practical, finding the beauty in other cultures. I found this was the most helpful way to practically look at another race and appreciate it. Again, every race has different little things that they bring to the table in all different areas. My wise high school lit teacher told me this. She said that racist people are often uneducated and ignorant. They don't exactly know what they're being prejudiced against. Choose to find beauty. Beauty is powerful and immensely captivating once you find it. The devil wants to take our differences and draw us apart with them when really they should be bringing us together. Just let love penetrate your thinking, keeping in mind that intrinsic value is determined from above, not by us. I made this video not to unnecessarily offend anyone, but to just give you insight, give you a little bit of perspective, and not make the mistakes that I did. I really care about you guys, and it just brings me so much joy to know that I can help you. On a final note, there is now no distinction in regard to salvation, neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither slave nor free, there is neither male nor female, for you who believe are all one in Christ Jesus. No one can claim a spiritual superiority. 1 Corinthians 12 verse 14 onward just has some great insight into this topic, so I would highly encourage you guys to go read that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys were able to reflect on your lives and the way you interact with other people. If you'd like to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button down there and let me know in the comments what you enjoyed or what you learned from this video. And we will see you next week. Bye!